I walk down the staircase. It is a magnificent staircase rising from the center of the grand hallway. With each step downward, I drag my magnificent robe behind me. It is blood red, my favorite color, and the train is yards long. It ripples down each step and reflects in the mirrors on the wall. Dozens of old peasant Chinese women spent months embroidering it for me, covering it with lotuses and dragons. 2 docile Chinese boys await me, with their heads bowed, flanking each side of the stairway, to attend to my magnificent robe. The large sleeves drape over my arms, which are folded before me as I walk. Inside my sleeve, I carry my favorite whip. I look splendid. You wait for me below. Your arms are outstretched, pulled tight by the chains fastened to the leather restraints that bind your wrists. Recently cut slits lacerate your extended arms. Your young, sinewy body is completely exposed, except for the small black triangle of cloth suspended below your navel. Over your erection, you have yet to gain control. The flap is slightly lifted. Your long black hair falls over your eyes. You painted your face just the way I like, black lining your eyes and lids. Your young chest slowly rises and falls. Your mouth is gagged with the same black cloth that cuts into your lovely pale cheeks. You look so inviting hanging there, your young warm body contrasting with the cold white marble of the floor. Something beautiful to destroy. I reach the base of the stairs. I slowly withdraw the whip from my sleeve, folding the lash over the grip, and pulling the remaining leather strip through my fingers. Your eyes widen for a moment at the sight of the whip, then you lower your head. You have learned to be humble. I majestically approach you in my magnificent robe. I place the butt of my whip under your lowered chin and push your head up. Your lips are slightly parted, but you keep your eyes closed. I run the tip of the whip gently down your chest. You quiver. Your body is smooth and hairless. The Chinese boys shaved every inch of you, leaving only your thick black hair. With my free hand, I examine their work. I run my hand down your chest, lightly fondling each nipple, then down to your navel, where a light patch of fuzz was growing, and then slip my hand under the flap of cloth to find the stubble cleared away. I caress your growing shaft and feel it stiffen. I pull your body close to me, so the chains further stretch your arms. You have to rise up on your toes. I brush your hair from your eyes so I can see your beautiful face. I run my fingers through your spiky hair. You combed it down from the crown of your head. You know how much I like your hair that way. I grab a handful of your hair and pull your lips close to mine. I kiss your soft, sweet lips tenderly at first, pulling your bottom lip between mine. Then lightly suck the ring that I drove into your lip. The piercing that made your lip bleed, when the Chinese boys held your head, and I punched it through, then lovingly licked away the blood. I stroke your lovely arms, so slender and fragile that you decorated with a web of cuts. I gave you the razor blade, and instructed you on how to use it, cut like this, so you do not hit a vein and bleed out on me. You have come to use it quite well. I lick those lovely engravings with the tip of my tongue, and you moan softly in the depths of your throat. Look at you now. So handsome and submissive. Not like that erstwhile child I plucked from the streets months ago, the angry, brooding one. The one that sulked in the corners in your dirty black hoodie and smoked cheap cigarettes thinking it made you look mature. Look what you have become now. My precious beauty. No more maudlin poetry for you. I introduced you to something far more refined, recreated you as delicate art itself. My darling boy, why would you ever want to leave me? There is nothing beyond these doors but miles and miles of cold, frigid forest to get lost in. But within these walls, room after room of comfort and delights. Where would you go, my child? You are not complete yet. My artwork is not finished. My boys are even more beautiful and perfect when they are done. See my Chinese boys? Are their backs stripped with lashes? They are such precious works of art, so divine. But you will be transcendent. Your back is still a smooth, unblemished canvas for me to write upon. I tremble at leaving the first mark. I stride around your beautiful body until I am behind you. The Chinese boys lift my magnificent train and carry it as I walk, unfurling it behind me, so it does not twist about at your feet. The grand staircase frames your quivering body. I see your fingertips shudder in anticipation. Your breathing becomes slower and deeper. I know your eyes are tightly shut and your head hangs down low. The muscles of your back tighten. I allow the tip of my lovely whip to drag along the marble floor as I prepare for the first strike. With one well-placed aim, I leave the first strip on your back. Every muscle in your tender body tenses. A muted cry comes from deep within your throat. Without the gag, you would scream. You bite the fabric. The gag helps you keep your composure. A ribbon of blood begins to flow from your tender gash. It's so lovely. With the second lash, your body bends and twists backward. Your head throws back before falling forward again. Tears form in your eyes as your lungs struggle for breath. The third strike leaves your taunt muscles shaking with ecstasy. Your wrists try to tear free from their bonds. The fourth blow leaves another glorious bleeding strip on your battered back. Your legs begin to give away and buckle beneath you. My lovely child, I will not leave you in pain much longer. Just one more lash and your decoration is finished. The final strike leaves you weeping in tears. Your black and eye makeup streaks your face. You will shed no more tears, my darling. You are finished. I command my Chinese boys. Tear it. I yell. Tear away the magnificent train from my beautiful robe, so I can wrap you in it. Rip it away. You will not suffer much longer. Unfasten the shackles. Let your body fall into the luxurious fabric. Let your flowing blood stain the embroidery. I lower you to the floor and hold your head in my lap. Your whole body shakes. I wrap your body tightly. I pull the gag from your mouth so you can breathe more clearly and wipe the tears from your eyes before I cover them in kisses.